What's up everybody, TP Connect at GLifeHD, and today we will be reviewing Super Hydorah. There are a ton of side-scrolling shoot-em-ups on mobile, but this one stands out because it reminds us of a ton of retro shooters that paved the way for this game. So sit back, relax, and let's see if this game is worth your $6.99. First, let's go over game modes. There's only one game mode in this game, no multiplayer or online play, just single-player story mode. With that said, there are tons of levels to play through. Since there is only one mode, let's go through the settings that are available to you in this game. When you press the options button, you have a few things you can change. You can turn the CRT effect on and off. That's cool if you want the screen to look like you're looking at it through an old school CRT monitor. Since this is an old school shoot 'em up, some people might like it. If you have a phone that can turn vibration on and off, I don't think that's available on the iPad or other tablets. The last option is the touch controls button. Once you click that, it takes you through what type of movement you want, either responsive or precise. I wasn't able to tell much of a difference between the two, but choose to go with the default responsive option. The touch sensitivity goes from 1 to 5, and I found that the default setting was a little too slow, so putting up to 3 is the best option. It's neither too slow nor too fast, just right. Up next, controls and gameplay. The controls are really good, though they do take a little time to get used to at first. Once I adjusted the sensitivity, I was able to get used to it. At first they feel a little slippery, but you'll adjust. You have the option of playing this game on easy or normal. Easy seems maybe a little too easy. It gives you a 3-hit shield and auto regeneration and half score. The normal mode only gives you a 1-hit shield, no regeneration, but you'll get full score. In full disclosure, I did play this on easy so I could eventually see the end and write this review. Even though they provide a normal difficulty, it's super hard even when you play this with a normal control pad, which this game has full support of, by the way. In terms of gameplay, you have a total of 21 levels. Each has a boss at the end of the level, and each is completely different and brings different patterns and attacks to defeat you. Each level also have different enemies and obstacles that you have to get through. Fortunately, as you go through the levels, you pick up power-ups that you can access at the end of every level. As you go through the game, you can upgrade different parts of your ship. Everything from your bullets to your cannons, and even the extra ammunition that helps get you through the level easier. There are a total of 18 power-ups that you can pick up. Each varies in the amount of bullets that you spread at the same time, or the power or amount of damage that you inflict on your enemies when you do hit them. Now the interface design and graphics. The interface design is really basic and clean. They have the pixel look we came to expect from retro-inspired games. The buttons are nice and big for your thumbs to touch, and when you touch them they are very responsive. The graphics are retro awesomeness. I love the look of it. They're simple but pixelated, like a Super Nintendo game. In fact, the art style kind of reminds me of Mega Man X, from parallax effect on the different levels to the art style of the enemies. If you love the art style in that game, you will love this one. Up next we have music and sound.
Okay, ready to rock, Colonel.
Unit 87, take off.
The music is really awesome, especially on some particular levels. The background music on those levels can be so epic and include a fully synthesized orchestration. The sound effects of the ships, the voiceovers from the captain and the bad guys are really well done. If I had to put a timestamp from where the music and the sound came from, I'd say they're probably on par from the Sega Saturn days. I wouldn't say Super Nintendo in terms of the sound because the orchestration and the voices are too high quality to be from that period. When fighting bosses, the music ramps up and you definitely start to feel more pressure to get that W. It's crazy but completely worth it in the end. Last but not least, story mode. The story mode is not really the reason that you play a game like this, but even though it's in short pieces, it does have one. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but the question is, are you ready to equip your ship and save the galaxy against the dreadful menace of the Meroptians? I did, now it's up to you. All in all, this is an awesome game that reminds us of the retro side-scrolling shoot-em-ups of back in the day, with some of the modern takes on the sound and music, and even the flexibility to either play in touchscreen or with gamepad. With all this said, this game is probably one of the best shoot-em-ups on mobile and definitely worth $6.99 price tag. With that said, this game is absolutely D-Life HD approved. Alright everybody, thanks for joining me. Let us know by commenting below if you agree with me or my opinions. If you like this video, remember to smash that like button because it really helps us out a lot. If you want more content like this, remember to subscribe because we are releasing mobile game content like this very regularly. Also, remember to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for mobile game updates. Peace!